Hello, it's Nancy Juetten, the Get Known to Get Paid mentor and the leader of the Raise Your Voice, Make Your Impact Facebook group, and also the lead guide for the Broadcast Your Brilliance Bootcamp. I am super excited to be able to come live every day this week to deliver amazing value, answer your questions, support you with the kind of information you need to know so that you can become media ready, media savvy, and on message to speak up on the right shows that can carry your message far and wide so that you can attract clients, connections, collaborations, and cash. Who doesn't want some of that? If you're joining me live, welcome, welcome. I'm super happy that you're here. Why don't you go ahead and post in the chat and give me your name and tell me one really big thing you're excited about based on what you learned during yesterday's masterclass. Yesterday, I really went deep to share the 6P system: prepare, position, prioritize, pitch, ping pong, and profit. When you master all 6 steps of the 6P system, you become the podcast dream guest the top hosts can't wait to book, and you're their favorite. And one good podcast or broadcast or virtual platform leads to another, which leads to another. And all of a sudden, you have that snowball effect where you seem to be everywhere all at once. And all these wonderful new leads, clients, connections, and cash are coming your way. And that, my friends, is cause for celebration. So if these are the kinds of benefits that you want to welcome in your business, you are really in the right place, because that's really what my business is all about. If you were there live on the masterclass yesterday, go ahead and post in the chat, whether you're here live or you join me by replay, what was your biggest takeaway and what are you the most excited about? And number 3, where do you still have questions? Because between now and June 8th, I want to make sure you get all your questions answered so you really do feel media ready, media savvy, and on message to broadcast your brilliance in all the ways that you want to, so that you can welcome those results. So as a result of yesterday's masterclass, I issued a challenge. I asked you all to create your media one sheet. I want a sloppy first copy created and posted in the homework thread. Here in the Facebook group, there is a hot pink homework thread that says post your media one sheet here. And I would like you to post your sloppy first copy right there. And if you're further along in your journey and your media one sheet is already done and dialed, go ahead and showcase it as an image file so that we can celebrate. Because here's what I know for sure. There are almost 2,000 members of this group. Many of the members of this group have their own Facebook groups. They lead mastermind groups. They invite people to do closed door sessions about specific terrific expertise that's outside of their own genius area. There are people that have podcasts and YouTube channels. Maybe they're looking for someone like you, and as a result of posting your media one sheet in that homework thread, perhaps an opportunity can come your way instantaneously simply because you participated in this series of live trainings that I'm delivering for you. Wouldn't that be a brilliant outcome? Hey, Kate, I'm so glad you're here. She says, I'm completely prepared, media ready, savvy, and on message, exclamation point. That's what I like to see. Bam. So here's the other thing about the homework thread. If you are courageous in sharing your sloppy first copy, you can count on me to circle back and make a comment. These are not drive-by comments like, great job, keep up the good work. No, that's not the way I roll. I'll actually offer thoughtful suggestions and ideas to help make your best effort even stronger. And what qualifies me to do that? The last 10 years in the trenches looking at media one sheets and speaker one sheets and bios from the standpoint of transforming them from boring to brilliant to door opening. There's nobody on the planet in better shape to do that than yours truly. So if you want to have my eyes on your message, don't miss out on this opportunity to put your media one sheet in the homework thread. I encourage you to do it as soon as possible, because this live launch is going to be complete on June 8th. And if it's not there between now and then, well, you're going to miss out. Okay. So I wanted to also say that if you are new to the group and didn't get a chance to enjoy the live masterclass, the replay is already posted right here in the group. And I want you to watch it because, boy, the feedback came back so favorable. I actually got love notes delivered instantaneously to my inbox. Wow, you really hit the ball out of the park. I learned so much. You really went deep. If you didn't watch, then I want you to watch. And then the other thing is, if you haven't yet accessed the workbook that gives you access to the cliff notes and the useful tools to help you create your media one sheet and to make your bio brilliant, what do you know? We've taken care of that too. At the very top of the Facebook group, there is a button that says more, and you'll see that you can click on that button and there will be a drop down and it'll say files. Go to the files tab and you will find the workbook, and that will allow you to start sketching out your own 6 Ps, how you want to play the game and win. And you can also gain access to the Amazon #1 best-selling preview of the Bye Bye Boring Bio 2020 workbook. And most importantly, that useful template that will make it fast, easy, and fun for you to create your own media one sheet and post your sloppy first copy in the homeward thread. So yesterday, I laid out all of that and so much more, and I also extended an invitation for you to consider joining me for the next round of the Broadcast Your Brilliance Bootcamp. These 12-week sessions start on June 9th. We meet every Wednesday from 9 to 11 a.m. Pacific time to guide you to not only master but deploy the 6P system so that you can book yourself on 2 podcasts a week or something better for the lifetime of your successful business. And so I want to quickly bottom line what the big benefits are for you to take your virtual front row seat in this very powerful training. Number 1, because time is a factor and you want to make sure that you divide and conquer to accomplish magnificent things, when you enroll in the Broadcast Your Brilliance Bootcamp, you get to bring your dedicated marketing assistant with you so that together you can divide the responsibilities and conquer and succeed more readily. And that is a huge bonus, because doing this on your own is one thing. Having support on your own team makes it even better, because whatever it is that you are paying your assistant, you are actually investing in your assistant to make sure that he or she can book you on shows one right after the other, so you can simply show up at the microphone and be brilliant. With your collaboration together in the group and with me, your star will rise and you will book yourself on 4 to 12 shows within the next 12 weeks or something better, especially if you're the competitive type and you want to win a private session with me for being the person who, or the team that books the most podcasts or broadcasts or virtual speaking gigs during the 12-week session. So number 1 is divide and conquer and bring everyone together so that you can make the most of your valuable time and resources. Number 2, you're going to have the benefit of a caring expert who will be your co-pilot, and I will go the extra mile to make sure you develop the finesse, the confidence, and the courage to show up as the podcast dream guest that top hosts can't wait to book. I have honed my skills in this arena over the last 20 years as a top publicist for big name companies like Roger Staubach, Fran Bigelow, Seattle Chocolate Company, Olympic Hot Tub Company, 4 banks in the same street corner in Bellevue, Washington. I know how to create relationships with the media, and those many, many deep-seated skills that I have honed over decades, I'm going to share with you how to do it, why to do it, and how to be masterful at it so that you will own those skills for the rest of your life. Again, you're going to book yourself on 4 to 12 shows or something even better, and you're going to smile all the way to the bank. So those are the big high-level benefits of the program. But what I know for sure is that if you are seriously taking a look at this program, you're probably wondering, what kind of results can I expect? Who's been in the program before? What experience have they had? And is it relevant or similar to what it is that I want? Do I even feel like this is for me? Well, what do you know? I have interviewed a number of my graduates. And today, below in the thread, in just a few minutes, I'm actually going to drop the YouTube interviews where you can actually meet the graduates and experience not only what their journey was, what their experience was, but what their results were, and how they would compare their experience and results in this program to other programs they've invested into, and why they think my program, the Broadcast Your Brilliance program, is such a powerful fuel for their success. You're the kind of person that does their due diligence and doesn't want to invest in something that's not going to deliver the goods. I get that. So I'm going to give you access to those interviews, and I want you to watch them. And I think that will help inform whatever good decision you decide to make. Now, if you are finding that you have additional questions and you want to talk to me about them, you can book a VIP chat with me, and you can go to getknowngetpaid.com/VIP chat with Nancy. That's all one word. And we can get a call on the calendar, and you can ask me privately what your nagging doubts are, what your concerns are, and I can see if I can help rise up to meet your challenges so that you feel comfortable moving forward and you know for sure that this is a fit. Because I really, really want you to love what you're up to, love working with me, and know that this next 12 weeks is going to get you in the shape of your life to pitch yourself to the right shows and show up like a winner every single time. I want that outcome for you. My intention is that we will create an amazing connected community of action takers and results makers that will buoy each other forward to accomplish greater things together, and that we will open doors for each other. And that's how the rising tide lifts all the boats. So I hope that you're excited about that. I just see a note that Caitlin is here. My biggest takeaway was how this could truly be a productive and profitable part of my coaching business. And as someone who values fine arts and expression, another way to really be heard. Ooh, that's so beautiful. I love that. You know, one of the things I like about podcast guesting is, as you've probably noticed, I turn a soundbite pretty well, and sometimes I say things that just roll off the tongue. And this is a very natural talent that I have. And so when I get on a podcast and I have a long form conversation with the host, I'm just able to dance with the conversation and throw in the sassy soundbites as they flow. And I know that when people are listening, they're either attracted to that or repelled by that. Either way, I'm fine with it, because when I do get to talk with people, I know they're my people, and they're going to be wanting to journey forward with me. And I just want to encourage you to be your very best self. And I also want to say that a couple of you have asked me to listen to a couple of your podcasts, and I was generous with my time today to do some of that this morning. And one of the things that you need to be aware of is that if you don't seed what it is that you want people to do when you get to describe who you are and what you do, people aren't really sure what you want them to do next. It's wonderful if you've accomplished magnificent things, but if somehow you don't say, you know, in my work with clients where we accomplish A, B, and C, these are the kinds of results that manifest. And that's why I'm really excited to be here on the show today, so we can talk a little bit more about how your viewers can have that same benefit. And then when they say at the end of the call, tell me, where should we go to learn more? You know, I actually have a program that helps people solve that problem. And here's a really good first step to take. And if you think that I might be your person. But don't just sort of leave it in the dark in terms of what it is that you want people to know about how you work and what you do. Because if you don't do that, the podcast guest spot will turn into a big waste of time that you'll get to listen to for practice, but it won't bring you the result that you desire. And those kinds of results are the results that I want for you. So I'm going to keep this one really short. If you have questions for me, go ahead and post them in the chat, and I will follow up with you. The reason I need to keep it short is I have a whole bunch of VIP chats on the calendar, and I want to make sure that people are getting the time and attention that they need to make a really good decision. If you feel that you need that, you need to go to getknowngetpaid.com/VIP chat with Nancy, and you can book it. If you know that this is a program that you want, then just run and don't walk to the scrolling URL you see along the bottom of the screen. I'll just recap a couple of other fun bonuses. Yes, you get to bring your assistant. The first 7 people to go VIP are going to get an interview with me from my YouTube channel that will make you look like a rock star and open doors for you much more readily than if you didn't have that audition interview in the can. And the first 10 people to enroll are going to get a $150 Amazon gift card so they can quickly purchase the perfect microphone or lighting or backdrop that they need to look like a pro at Hello. If you're excited about that, I look forward to getting the opportunity to bring you behind my velvet rope and see here and celebrate you in a way that will be uncommon and preferred. And in the meantime, I'm going to share those videos with you down below. Please consume them, consider what your experience and results could be like, and decide that the Broadcast Your Brilliance Bootcamp is going to be for you. Because while people start getting trains, planes, and automobiles, well, won't it be fun for them to be listening to you as they travel? And won't it be empowering for you to be able to show up on all these shows that want you from wherever you happen to be, wherever you are in the world? That, my friends, is one of the greatest benefits of podcast guesting, is the freedom you have to speak up, share your message, be yourself, and ping pong people back in your world so you can profit. So stay tuned for those video interviews that you can enjoy. I'll post them in just a moment. And I'm going to be back tomorrow because I'm actually going to share with you some of those VIP interviews that have been done in the past with some of my very happy clients. And I want you to be able to feel into what it will be like when you're a VIP in the Broadcast Your Brilliance Bootcamp. So that's all I have for you for today. If you have comments or questions, either live or by replay, please post them. I will be sure to circle back. And I also want to give a personal shout out to a couple of people. Kelly Alexander, Candy Wright, Victoria Doyle, Spencer Hotchkiss, Veronica Sutherland, Tawny Sanabria, Kate Leach, Bernie Sarelson, Melissa Reeves, Dorothy Mazou, and Marissa Ferreira. During yesterday's call, you said, when I asked who's super serious and ready to make podcast guesting their primary visibility strategy, you all gave yourselves a vote of yes on that. And so if you are listening to this, I'm super excited that you are super serious about proceeding. I'm going to give you everything I've got so you can make a wonderful yes decision. And I look forward to having the opportunity to work with you and chat with you if that's needed in order for you to make that best choice. With that, I say bye-bye for now, and I will see you tomorrow live at 1 o'clock. Can't wait. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye for now.